Hi there, this is Marty, and today's art adventure takes us to the Como Zoo in St. Paul, Minnesota. The Como Zoo has been in continuous operation since 1897, and as you can see, this carousel here, dating from the early 20th century, was brought up to the zoo and fully restored, and now is run by volunteers. And so it's just a fantastic carousel, many great opportunities to sketch all over the zoo. The zoo has many different kinds of exotic and domestic animals, including the Galapagos tortoise, this pair of them. They're about to be fed by the zookeeper there. There are many volunteers help to run Como Zoo, and some friends of mine and I decided to go out there and sketch for the day. So we found ourselves looking around for great places and things to sketch. So went by the seal exhibit. There's also a primate exhibit, as well as African hooved animals. So we kind of arrived in an area that is occupied by both zebras and gazelles, and so they share the same space. And I spied a zebra getting some shade underneath a very large oak tree, and so that's where I began today's art adventure. So it's great to get out and network a little bit and find activities that you can do together. My friend Larry, Cyndie, and Robin were all out sketching with me at the zoo, and they're all accomplished sketch artists and artists in their own right, and it's just great when you can get out together as a group. Now, I do belong to a couple of different groups that go out and sketch on a regular basis, as well as get together and sketch every Sunday for figure sketching, or gesture sketching it's called, and that's a blast. And just helping friends get out in public and do a little bit of sketching helps, I guess, exercise the artistic muscle, if you will, or that side of your brain, or feeds the soul, as you might say. But at any rate, it's good to have friends who have that shared interest that you have. The other thing that's cool about sketching in public is the chance to interact with people you wouldn't ordinarily interact with, or expose art to people who don't get a lot of exposure to it. So what was great about sketching at the zoo is you get a lot of kids that come up and ask you great questions and want to know about the animal or the subject matter or things like that, or how did you get so good, and you kind of tell them about practicing and staying with it, not getting discouraged. So it's a fun opportunity to interact with people. I know some artists consider sketching in public kind of a taboo, because they don't want to be interrupted, and they consider their art a very solitary endeavor, and that's great. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. Myself, I don't really have a bias towards it either way. I just kind of enjoy being in public as well, and getting the opportunity to interact with people who ask lots of great questions. What's great about being in a big public place like the zoo is that you get people from all over the world that go visit the zoo or in a place like that. So people come up to you in all different kinds of language and cultural representations, just asking questions or commenting on your art. And so again, people you don't encounter in your everyday life, it's kind of cool to go out and see and talk to those people, and just be able to answer questions and promote art to them, and show them that with the right motivation, you can get out and basically do this yourself. Because let's face it, when you're out there, you're kind of ambassador for art, and as long as you're in the public and people are going to walk up and ask you questions and comment or compliment your work, you're kind of like paying it forward in a way, I guess. So I guess that part of it is something I sort of feel good about when I'm out there doing it. Yep, so this is the part where the inking gets a little bit more serious, and at some point you got to say to yourself, okay, if I do anything else, I'm kind of mess up the drawing or take it too far, which is half the battle, is knowing when to say when. And I think I was just about to that point, or getting close to it, when some more people, a big group of people with little children, stopped up to look at what I was doing.
¿Cómo se llama?
¿Cómo se llama? ¿Que cómo se llama? Zebra, dile.
Zebra.
Yeah.
Zebra.
Yes.
Well, this is how the sketch ended up after sketching for the day out at Como Zoo, and I just wanted to extend a big thank you to the Como Zoo staff and the folks there for allowing us to come out and spend the day sketching. I also want to thank Larry Ehrlich, my friend. There he is, Larry. He's a great artist, and my friend Cyndie DeRitter, and also Robin pictured there. I had a great time with those guys sketching, and it was really fun to get out. Well, if you have any comments or questions or your own experiences with sketching or creating art in public, don't forget to drop me a line or comment. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All right, for owingsart.com, this is Marty. Thanks for joining me on this art adventure. So long, everybody.